The 13th Story Treehouse. Chapter 1. The Flying Cat. If you're like most of our readers, you're probably wondering where we get all the ideas for our books from. Well, sometimes we think them up. Other times, they're based on stuff that actually happened. Like this book, for instance. It all started one morning when I got up and went down to get some breakfast. Are you penguins mocking me? Woo! Terry was already in the kitchen. He was painting a cat. And when I say painting a cat, I don't mean he was painting a picture of a cat. He was painting an actual cat. Bright yellow. This might be a stupid question, Terry, I said. But why are you painting that cat bright yellow? Because I'm turning it into a canary, he answered. I started to explain that to Terry that you can't turn a cat into a canary just by painting it yellow. But he said, yes you can. What you did? He carried the dripping cat to the edge of the deck. No, I yelled as Terry held the cat out in midair. Meow, meow, and let it go. But I needn't have to worry. The cat didn't fall. 2 little wings popped out of his back, and then it tweaked and flew away. See, said Terry, turning to me in triumph. I told you so. Today Terry turned the cat into a canary. Chapter 3. The Missing Cat. We watched the cat. I mean canary. Actually, I think I mean canary. They flew out of the sight. Then the doorbell rang. It was Gita, our neighbor. She lived on the other side of the forest in a house full of animals. She got 2 dogs, a girl, 3 horses, 4 goldfish, 1 cow, 6 rabbits, 2 guinea pigs, and 1 camel, and 1 donkey, and 1 cat. Uh-oh, said Terry. She's probably looking for a cat. Don't tell me that was Silky you just turned into a canary. Okay, I won't, said Terry. But this was bad. Jill loved that cat. She loved all her animals, but she especially loved Silky. Oh no, I said. She's gonna be really mad when she finds out what you've done. Maybe we shouldn't tell her. Good idea, I said. Let's pretend we're not home. We did our best to lay low. But it's pretty hard to hide in a treehouse. There's no use hiding, called Jill. I can hear you. I can see you. Silky's gone missing. I'm wondering if you've seen her. No, I said quickly. She's not here. Now, before you start thinking of the kind of person who'd tell a lie, just point out that although the first part of the sentence, no, was technically a lie, the second part, she's not here, is definitely the truth, which I'm sure you will agree, cancels that lie. Said Joe sadly. Well, anyway, I made out a missing cat poster. Can I put one on your tree? Sure, I said. The least we can do, which was definitely 100% true. Missing cat, Silky. As soon as Jill left, I turned to Terry. We've got to find that cat, I said. You mean canary, said Terry. Whatever, I said. We got to find her. But before we could even begin looking for her, the video phone rang. Yes, we got one of those. Well, and it's 3D. Maybe that's Silky now, said Terry. Don't be stupid, I said. Cats can't use phones. Maybe they can, said Terry. You said they couldn't turn into canaries, and you were wrong about that. If cat could make phone calls, full of fish beats asleep with extra fish. Chapter 4. The Big Red Nose. We whisked back upstairs. A big red nose filled the video phone screen. It was Mr. Big Nose, our publisher. And he was angry. I could tell this because his nose was even bigger and redder than usual. "Where's my book?" he yelled. "What book?" said Terry. "The one you chuckleheads promised me a year ago. It would be on my desk last Friday." "Oh," said Terry. "Is it last Friday already?" "It's past last Friday already," shouted Mr. Big Nose. "Way past! And your book is still not on my desk." The truth was, we kind of forgotten about the book. We were a little behind schedule. Well, when I say a little behind schedule, I mean a lot behind schedule. When I say a lot behind schedule, I mean a lot behind schedule. Not that I was about to tell Mr. Big Nose to know that he's already pretty angry. And the angrier he gets, the redder his nose gets. If the nose got any bigger, I was worried it might explode. And that was not something I wanted to see, especially in 3D. Another suspicion of what it would look like if Mr. Big Nose's nose exploded. Boom, gang, gang, gang. No problem, Mr. Big Nose. I lied. It's under control. We'll get to you as soon as we can. Well, as soon as you have better 5 o'clock by tomorrow afternoon, or else. Don't worry, Mr. Big Nose, I said. We'll be there, all right. You can count on us. But, said Terry, quickly ended the call before Terry could say anything that would make Mr. Big Nose any angrier than he already was. "You shouldn't have told him that," says Terry. "I was too busy to get it done by tomorrow. Look at my to-do list. Do have a pillow fight with Andy. Do prepare a birthday party for Shaq. Do pat their scoring. To eat at least 100 marshmallows. Do polish the cat. Do cut toenails. Do hit Ellie with bowling ball. Do not eat all the chocolates in the treehouse. Do tickle the parrot. Do sleep on the roof. Do you should ample up. And get me started on my to-don't list. What? Don't fall out of the treehouse. Don't fall into Randy the Shaq. Don't make Andy cry. Don't eat the Randy the Shaq. Set fire to my head. Don't wash under folding piano. Don't wash my unders. Don't wash Andy's unders. Don't wash anything. The to-dos and to-don'ts will just have to wait, I said. If we don't get this book finished, then we'll be back to the monkey house for us. Not the monkey house, said Terry, looking terrified. Not the monkey house. Anything but the monkey house. For those who don't know, the monkey house is where Terry and I used to work. It was the worst job ever. Cleaning the monkey house was bad enough. I hate monkey poo. Shut up and groom. Grooming the monkeys were even more worse. I hate nets. Shut up and groom. The worst job of all, have to fill in for the monkeys while they were on a break. I hate bananas. Shut up and eat. Mommy, I don't think these two don't look like real monkeys. Shh, don't talk so loud. You'll hurt their feelings. I'm not going to I'm going back to the monkey house, said Terry. And that's final. And you won't have to, I said. Not if we get our book finished. Come on, let's start it. We've got only until tomorrow. Chapter 5, the drawing competition. We went to the kitchen table. It's where we do most of our work, or rather, in the case of the past year, it's where we didn't do most of our work. But that could soon be fixed. I figured Terry would have a few funny sketches in his drawing folder to get us started. It would simply be a matter of grabbing the best ones, adding a few words, and hey presto, we have a new book. No speed, no worry. We're professional book writers after all. I mean, you saw our pile of books on page 18. Just in case you skipped page 18, this is what it looked like. Okay, I said, let's see what you got. Terry opened his drawing folder and lay flat on the table. You're going to love this, he said. In front of me was a picture of a finger. Self-portrait of finger. Shadow finger. This is just a picture of a finger, I said. Yes, said Terry proudly, but it's not just any finger. It's my finger. Uh-huh, I said. What else have you got? And this is a close-up picture of my finger. Self-portrait of finger labeled. Did ink gems, moves, broken bits from chewing his fingernails. Fingernail, mountain climbing lice. Mountain climbing lice. About to die. Help. And quiet. Safely, the man in the finger, the man in the moon, fingernails, fingerprints. I started at it. Well, said Terry, a big grin on his face. What do you think? Lice pigs, get it? Not ice pigs? Yeah, I get it, I said. I turned the pages looking for more pictures, but I saw was... And this, and this. Is that it? I said. 2 pictures? You had a whole year and you've only come with 2 pictures? Honestly, Terry, do you expect me to do all the work, the pictures as well as writing? Of course not, said Terry. You can draw. Yes, I can. I said, drawing is easy. It's coming off the words and takes real skill. If you think drawing is so easy, it's coming with a competition. Let's have a competition, said Terry, handing me a pencil. No problem. I said, first we drew a knife. That's not a knife, said Terry. This is a knife. Next we drew a worm. That's not a worm, said Terry. This is a worm. Next we drew a banana. That's not a banana, said Terry. This is a banana. Wow, my picture is so good, it even tastes like a banana. No, I said, that's not a banana. This is a banana. I picked up the giant banana that Terry had made the day before and charged at him. Put the giant banana down, Annie, said Terry, backing away. I'll put it down, I said, when you admit I'm better drawer than you are. But you know. Okay, I said, then sorry, I'm to inform you that I'm gonna whack you over the head with this giant banana. Not if I can whack you first, said Terry, snatching the banana from my hands and whacking me over the head with it. That's when everything went black. The next thing I knew was soaking wet and Terry was kneeling in front of me, holding an empty bucket. I'm so glad you're all right, she said. I thought I killed you. So did I said. I can't believe you whacked me with a giant banana. But you were going to whack me with it. It's wrong to make it right, Terry, I reminded him. I suppose not, he said. I'm sorry, but look on the bright side. At least I saved your life by throwing a bucket of water in your face. But now I'm wait. Yes, but at least it's better than being dead. I'll tell you one thing, I said. We're both as good as dead if we don't stop wasting time and get our book finished. You mean get our books started, said Terry. Do you have anything in your writing folder? Actually, I do have a start of a story, I said. And it's a pretty good one, too. That's right, said Terry. Let's see it. I grabbed my writing book and started turning the pages. Page 1, words. Page 2, a poem. Page 3, page 4, time. Great start, said Terry. Action-packed. But what happens next? I'm not sure, I said. That's as far as I got. That's it, said Terry. 4 words, 4 pages, I said. Yeah, but it's still only 4 words, said Terry. Yeah, one of them isn't even spelled right. I'm pretty sure it's a poem, not a poem. Well, excuse me, Mr. Roald Dahl, I said. If you know so much about story writing, why don't you write it? Because it's time for my favorite TV show, said Terry. What about a book? I said. Why don't you write while I watch? Because I can't write when the TV is on. I said, I can't concentrate. Then come and watch it with me, said Terry, patting the beanbag beside him. And that's why instead of working on our book, we ended up wasting half an hour watching the world's dumbest dog on the world's dumbest TV show. I hate Barky. I love Tweety, the tweeting bird. Right? But don't you take my word for it. See it yourself. Chapter 6. Barky, the barking dog show. Barky and the big old bark, 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 bark. Chapter 7. The Monster Mermaid. See what I mean? T-shirts don't get much dumber than that. Okay, Terry, I said when it was finally over. Let's go back to work. But it's time for my second favorite show, said Terry. Buzzy, the buzzing fly. Buzz. Oh, no, it's not, I said, grabbing the remote, turning off the TV. Oh, yes, it is, said Terry, snatching the remote of my hand and turning it back on. Actually, I think you find that is not, I said, picking up the TV and throwing it after the treehouse, landed with a crash on the ground below. So said, I guess you're right, I said. Hey, yelled a voice. That almost landed on my head. Oops, I peeled over the edge. It was Bill, the postman. Sorry, Bill, I said. It was an accident. That's all right, said Bill, chuckling. Delivering mail to the 13-story terrace is always an adventure. Is young Terry there? I got a package for him. Special delivery. Yes, said Terry, sprinting for the ladder. I'll be right down. He returned a few minutes later with the package. My sea monkeys, he yelled as he opened it. They arrived at last. Sea monkeys? I said. What do you want them for? We've already got a perfectly good tank of man-eating sharks, said Terry. The sea monkeys are much better than man-eating sharks, said Terry. Sea monkeys have 3 eyes, breathe through the feet, and build vast underwater castles. Sharks don't even have feet. I'm going to make my sea monkeys come alive right now. Do it so fast, I said. Got a book to write, remember? I know, said Terry. Now I promise I'll get to work right after I've hatched the sea monkeys. They come to life instantly. All I have to do is add water. Please, please, please. Okay, I said. But hurry, shooting, said Terry, rushing into the elevator. I'll be right back. I waited for a long time. And then a really long time. And then a really long time. But he didn't come back. Eventually, I found him down in the secret underground laboratory. What are you doing? I said. I thought you were supposed to be adding water to the eggs. I am, said Terry. Just finished making the apparatus that will help me measure exactly the amount of water I need. Too much, the sea monkeys could drown. Too little, they could suffocate. But you said hatching the eggs would be instant, I said. And it will be, said Terry. Just as soon as the water... No, stand back. Push the button and water dripped off the machine. Drop. A painfully slow drop. But even more painfully slow drop. Finally, about 1,000 million gazillion trillion and painfully slow drops later, it was done. If the eggs squeaked, then let's go back to it. Whoa, sure, said Terry. Just to purify the water. How long will that take? Look at the bed. 24 hours. What? I said. But that's the whole day. Don't be silly, Andy, said Terry, laughing. There aren't 24 hours in a day. Yes, there are, I shouted. If you think I'm going to let you waste any more time on this stupid sea monkeys, then you're out of your tiny pea-brained numbskull science mind brain. A simple God. Large pea-sized brain. Sandwich seed-sized brain. Grain of sand-sized brain. Atom-sized brain. Tiny. Watch your language, Andy, said Terry. There might be children reading. I don't care who is reading, I said. Put your sea monkeys in the water right now, or else I'll swear I'll shock the job onto your head so hard that it will be stuck on the rest of your lot. How'd you like that? Terry thought for a moment. What if it will be like the rest of my life with the jaw on my head? I don't think I like it at all, he said finally. I guess under the circumstances, we can skip the waterproof and step in the egg straight away. Great thinking, I said. Terry's hand was trembling as he pulled the sea monkey eggs into the jar. He stirred it and held it up to the light. I've done it, he shouted. I've created life. I was right about being a genius, of course, but there were definitely a bunch of newly hatched sea monkeys hopping across in the jar. Well, that's just great, I said. Now can we get back to our book? Not yet, said Terry. I have to feed them one little scoop of official sea monkey growth food. I groaned. Does that mean you have to build one little scoop of official sea monkeys growth food dispensing machine? No need for that. They come with their own official sea monkey growth food dispensing system. As he sprinkled sea monkey growth food from a plastic spoon into the top of the jar, the food triggered a feeding frenzy. Well, in one sea monkey at least. It swam straight to it and sucked it all up before the others could get any. What a guts, said Terry. Better put some more in, I said. Terry measured out another spoonful and sprinkled into the jar. Once again, the greedy sea monkey ate it all and then started to grow. Within seconds, it double-sized and then double in size again. Then it swam around the jar and ate all the other sea monkeys. It grew bigger and bigger and bigger. It's getting too big for the jar, said Terry. Get a baker, I said. A really big baker, said Terry. Terry darted away and ran it with the biggest baker we had. I owed you to hold it, he said, as he tipped the sea monkey jar into his new home. But the sea monkey kept on growing. Soon it was too big for the baker. We tipped it into a bucket. Quickly overgrew that as well. It's no use, said Terry. We need something even bigger. How about the bath? I said. I didn't know we had a bath, said Terry. Yes, I said. I've meaning to talk to you about that. It's in the bathroom. I didn't know we had a bathroom, said Terry. Just bring the bucket and follow me, I said. Pew, 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 pew. That's one weird-looking sea monkey, I said. Then we finally got into the bed. That's because I'm not a sea monkey. I'm a mermaid. A mermaid, said Terry, looking like he was about to cry. But mermaids are for the girls. I ordered sea monkeys. It's not my fault, said the mermaid. The eggs must have mixed up at the factory. My name is Mermaidia. What's yours? Terry, he said. That's a name. Nice name for a mermaid, said Mermaidia. I'm not a merman, said Terry. Oh, I thought you were, said Mermaidia, gazing at Terry. You're certainly good looking to be one. Hello, I'm Andy. Said Mermaidia, not taking her eyes off Terry. I live here too, I said. Said Mermaidia. Why don't you run along, Sandy? Terry and I would like to be alone. Yes, said Terry dreamily. But what about that book? I said. When are we going to do that? But it was no use. Neither of them were listening to me. They were just gazing into each other's eyes. It was quite embarrassing, actually. I stepped out of the room and closed the door. The thing was, although I could still hear what they were saying, "You're so sweet," said Mermaidia. I wish I could stay with you, but you can't you? Said Terry. Alas, no, said Mermaidia. Can't live in this bathtub forever. Because a swimming pool, said Terry. It's see-through, but you can live in there. But I need to live in the sea, said Mermaidia. That's where I belong. Oh, said Terry sadly. I know, said Mermaidia. Why don't you come to live with me? We can live in my 13-story sandcastle under the sea. That would be nice, said Terry. But I'm not a merman. I can't breathe underwater. There's a way, though, said Mermaidia. When a human and a mermaid get married, the human becomes a merman. And we all have to do is be married is kissed. Kiss? I should have rushed in and broken it right then up and there. But I didn't want them to know I'd been listening. Besides, I was too late anyway. I had an unmistakable sound of a human and a mermaid kissing. Oh, darling, true Mermaidia, I'm so happy. Let's leave right away. Okay, said Terry. I just got to say goodbye to Andy. All right, but hurry, said Mermaidia impatiently. I don't know how much I can long last in this bad water. I quickly hid as Terry came out of the bathroom. He climbed down the ladder and started looking for me. Andy, he called, I need to talk to you. I was about to go down and join him when I heard a strange gurgling sound from the bathroom. It sounded like Mermaidia was choking, and even though I especially liked her, I thought I should still see if she was all right. But as I entered the bathroom, caught sight of her reflection in the mirror, what I saw was definitely not all right. In fact, it was definitely all wrong, all very wrong. Mermaidia wasn't Mermaidia anymore. She was a sea monster. How could I be so sure that she was a sea monster? Well, it was her slimy sea monstery skin, her slimy sea monstery tentacles, her slimy sea monstrous stench. But above all, I think it's the fact that she was a bathroom mirror on the world. Who's the sneakiest sea monster of all that really changed it for me? You know when you see something horrible that you want to look away but you can't? This was the horrible that I got to get out my flip camera and record it. Bathroom mirror on the wall. Who's the sneakiest sea monster of all? The human does not suspect a thing. He is such a stupid dingling. He thinks that he will leave me in the palace of sand beneath the sea. None of this will not be. Instead, he will be dinner for me. I lured him down beneath the water, and then his body will slither, a howl enjoying devouring. I'll tear him apart limb from limb. I'll eat his eyes and ears and nerves and suck the marrow from his toes. I'll crush his puny, pea-brained head and grind his bones to make my bread. My trap is set. My pails are laid. All I must do is keep the trade. Who, me? A sea monster? Her brain is first aid. I'm a lovely, innocent, sweet mermaid. With that, the monster became mermaid again and flying back into the bathtub. I started recording and rushed to find Terry. He was down in the kitchen. Marshmallow defense was shooting marshmallow into his mouth just as fast as he could swallow them. Guess what, Andy? He mumbled with his mouth full. Let me see. You and me got married, and you live off to live in an underwater 13-story sandcastle. Terry was amazed. How did you know? I heard the whole thing, I said, and that's not all I heard. After you left, I discovered that Mermaidia isn't a mermaid at all. She's a sea monster. That's a lie, said Terry. You're just jealous. No, I'm not, I said. Look at this. I pressed play on my camera and handed it to him. Yikes, said Terry. What am I going to do? Well, first that, I said. I think you should definitely break up with her. And pretty soon, too. Of course I will, I said. But what if she tries to eat me? Calm down, I said. I was just joking for the moment. There's no need to do anything. She doesn't know that you know there's a she monster. Oh, yes, I do, said a hideous, gurgling voice behind us. Turned to see Mermaidia sliding her way across the kitchen towards us. Go away, said Terry, trying to hide behind me, extending a horrible face towards Terry. Don't kiss me, he pleaded, his eyes wide and alarmed. I'm not going to kiss you, she said. I'm going to eat you and your eavesdropping friend. I didn't mean to eavesdrop, I said. Can't you just let me off with a warning or a small fine or something? I suppose I could. And Mermaidia, I'm so very hungry. Being cooped in a sea monkey packet for so long gives one such an appetite. We backed away from Mermaidia until we were pressed against the elevator doors. Felt around, opened the door as it slammed closer and closer. Finally, I found it. The door slid open and we tumbled backwards into the elevator. Mermaidia roared as the door slid shut. Phew, said Terry. I'm glad that's over. Are you kidding? I said, we just it towards the laboratory. That's only round one. So, what are we going to do now? Well, I said, this might be a dumb question, but the banana and larger work in reverse. You mean the banana shrink us, said Terry. Sure, it's simply a matter of reversing the polarity, but how a shrunken banana will help us fight the sea monster? They're not, I explained. The elevator doors opened into the lab. I'm not going to fight a sea monster. We're going to shrink it, but you have to work fast. Your wife will be here any second. Don't remind me, said Terry, making a dash toward the larger. I listened to the elevator roll through the trunk back to the main level. The media had obviously cemented in and would be here any moment. One signal says Shrinker ready for action, said Terry. Just in time, I said. I stood close to the elevator. As I did, the door slid open and my media oozed into the room. Ah, there you are, she gurgled. I can't believe you really thought you were going to get away from me. You humans are so stupid. And you're nothing but an overgrown sea monkey. I taunted as I dodged across the lamppost to Shrinker, hoping she will follow. And I'm not a sea monkey, she shrieked as she slammed her waist toward me. I'm a sea monster. And just for that, I'm going to eat you first. Oh, no, you're not, I said. Oh, yes, I am, she said as she touched the tip of my nose with one of her stinking black tentacles. No, you're really not, I shouted, jumping clear. Now, Terry! Terry fired up the Shrinker and blasted the ray. The media screamed in rage as she began to shrink before our eyes. I'm shrinking, she screamed as she grew smaller and smaller. I'm shrinking, 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 shrinking. As soon as she was no longer and no more dangerous than Jelly Bean, she lay on the floor between us, rating in a tiny high voice. She was the worst sea monkey ever, said Terry. I got a good mind to send her back to the factory. We're going to send her back, all right, I said. But not to the factory, back to the sea where she belongs. In fact, I'm going to do it right now, unless you prefer to. No, I don't think I can, said Terry. Fine, I said. I picked up a pair of tweezers, dropped her into the toilet, and pushed full flush. Cause I wasn't taking any chances. When I came out, Terry was wiping away a tear. I can only guess how sad you must feel. I said, putting my arm around her. I tried to look on the bright side. What bright side? Now we can go in our book. Chapter 8.